Jandy the Artsy Rose, and welcome back to Raymond's main story chapter. We are actually about to embark on chapter. What was it again? Chapter 7. Chapter 7, because we're about to embark on day 7. And what do I have in my gift box? Oh! 1,000 tokens. 1,000 tokens. 1,000 tokens. 1,000 tokens. 1,000 tokens. Okay, that's enough. Now, let us embark on our adventure. Raymond's main story, chapter 7. The following day, I'm working at the saloon. Since there are more guests than usual today, there is no time to take even a short break. But at least it's keeping me distracted. I promised Rupert I would meet him in the courtyard after work. The plan is for Rupert to bring Raymond there. What should I do if he refuses to let us see his past? I keep thinking, which makes me feel uneasy. The salon is finally empty. I should take a break while I can and organize my thoughts. I go out onto the terrace to get some fresh air, and Humphrey appears, jumping over the rails. Some things never change. Hello, Mina. It's a nice night. Hello, Humphrey. I brought what I promised. Here, take it. Humphrey hands out a small glass vial. A potion to see into the past. Do you know how to use it? I pour it around me. What is the incantation? I've made it so that it will start with an incantation of the beginner's enchantment spell. I know that one. Thank you. Good luck. Humphrey flashes a smile and jumps over the rails again, disappearing into the dark yard. I'll do my best. I tell myself and clench the vial tightly. You're gonna get him, girl. You're gonna get him. I see Alfred coming from the direction of the saloon. Skipping out on work? Of course not. Did I look that bored? I laughed jokingly. After work tonight, you're going to look into Raymond's past, right? I heard from Robert. You two are really close. We're not that close. Alfred scolds. If there's anything I can help with, I'll do it. Call me if you need me. Thanks, Alfred. I feel more confident now, knowing that Alfred is on my side. Raymond looks like he's enjoying himself when he's with you, too. Really? He's never been good at showing his emotions, but I've known him long enough to be able to tell. His expressions have gotten a lot gentler. It's all thanks to you. You don't have to worry, just have confidence. Thank you, Alfred. I feel a lot better now. I glance down at the vial again, after Alfred leaves. Please let this go well. I finish work and head to the courtyard to wait for Rupert and Raymond. I turn around, hearing footsteps. It is Raymond, and he is alone. Well, I actually didn't expect that. That's right. Oh no, I've been caught! I laugh and pretend to be distraught. Your head's full of thoughts about tonight, right? You heard from Rupert? It's full of thoughts about Raymond. More than about tonight. Someone's awfully honest today. Alfred looks at me, somewhat disgusted. He's loved this much by you, and yet he's a fool. Alfred's words make me happy. Raymond looks like he's enjoying himself when he's with you too. Well, I don't know about you, but I wasn't expecting to meet Raymond so early. Although I guess it should have been expected. Raymond, thank you for coming. Although I'm puzzled that Rupert isn't here yet, I thank Raymond. We called you out tonight because... Rupert told me the story. Good. And where is Rupert? He said he wouldn't come. He probably doesn't care about seeing another person's past. Even I don't want to be here. Raymond furrows his eyebrows. So you agreed to let me see your past? If that's what you need to see in order to give up, it can't be helped. Raymond nods. Thank you. I'll start the magic. I take out the magic potion and pour it around us while chanting the spell. Mist begins to rise, and the world starts to lose its color. This is the place that Humphrey showed me last time. That forest. Raymond mutters. His tone makes it almost sound like he's moaning. Raymond from the past is facing Titania with a painful expression. I'll go and greet the villagers. That's a suicide mission. Don't go. I'm begging you. You will break Harold's heart. Thank you for worrying about me, but I need to do what I can for the people I love. Determination is strongly etched on Titania's face. Yes. Sorry about that. I understand. I'll protect Harold in the hotel, Titania. I promise. Titania smiles sadly at Raymond's words. Raymond, you need to think more about yourself. What do you mean? There will come a time when you will understand. Leaving a puzzled Raymond behind, Titania leaves the forest. Raymond is a stubborn ox. That was the last time I saw Titania. After this, Titania was executed by the people who believed she was a witch who fell under the spell of a vampire. The forest sways and the scenery changes. Harold, who looks like a complete wreck, is sitting on a chair. Harold, get some rest. You haven't slept at all. Harold brushes away the hand that Raymond puts on his shoulder. Leave me alone! I can't do that. I promised Titania I would protect you. Titania. Oh, Titania. This hotel is full of her memories. It's suffocating. If you stay like that, Titania will be sad. Don't talk like you know my pain. If only you had tried harder to stop her. Raymond's face stiffens. No, it wasn't your fault. I'm sorry. Harold slowly shakes his head. Silence continues between them for a while. Raymond, why do you stay with me? Be a friend. I've decided to give everything I have to you in this hotel. If I tell you to die for this hotel, would you? Of course I would. Raymond responds without hesitation. I've had enough. Get out! Get out! Harold had disappeared the day after, leaving me a letter. That letter was Harold's will. So I have a question to ask. Was Titania married around the time? We know she couldn't have already been married to Harold because then that would mean Mina would be a half vampire, or she would be a vampire by a very small bit, because if it's been 500 years since the death of Titania, then she already had to have had a family by the time she saw Harold, by the time she was meeting Harold. So, would this make Harold's mistress? Yes, it would. It would make her a mistress. I wonder what this is. Oh, I can take care of this. Talk about getting poop past the radar in a rated 10 up for everyone game. So, Mina's family was around after Titania's death. The pendant eventually comes into the possession of her ancestor of that time, and eventually it falls into her care. Slowly returns to our surroundings. We are standing in the courtyard again. You understand now, don't you? I'm guilty of 2 sins. One for not being able to stop Titania, and the other for not being able to support Harold. Protecting this hotel is the only way I can atone for these sins. It's not your fault! But it is. I don't have the right to love anyone. So give up on me. If I can't follow Harold's will, I have no purpose of living. My words aren't reaching Raymond's heart. Raymond's heart is still bound to Harold's will. I wish you were the bloodline of Harold. I do too, but I'm just a belonging. Raymond smiles. I'm sorry. Raymond mutters before he disappears from my sight. Mina, you're back? Spade jumps onto the bed and taps my back with his front paw. Yes, I am. I get my face out from underneath the covers. My body feels heavy. It looks like things didn't go well with Raymond. Nope, it didn't, kitty. I wouldn't hurt to have one more. I'm beginning to think Raymond's heart is made of stone. You might be right. Probably made of fossil. Not having the right to love someone? Who decides that? I haven't heard of anyone who has the right either. Anger starts to boil within me while I complain to Spade. Plus, he won't come out and say what he needs to say about his feelings for me, either. Oh, really? Really? Stupid me! I was about to be deceived by the atmosphere. When I said I wished he was the bloodline of Harold's, he said he did too. What do you think he meant? That if he was, he would love you without hesitating. Right! That's what it sounds like. What are you going to do? I'll find out his true feelings no matter what. I punch my pillow. I really like that about you. Spade swings his tail happily. Hug the kitty, hug the kitty. I head towards the kitchen, hungry after recovering from my bad mood. Hey, Mina, did you come to see me? Jack dashes towards me, looking excited. Oh, Jack. It's so good to see you. Well, that's it for now. I am Jandy the Artsy Rose, and we shall continue with Jack, Mina, and Raymond in the next video. Goodbye!